Hello and welcome to Holopon Solo Sagas, where we are playing the 12th episode of Orc Borg. Yes, Orc Borg. And how are we playing that, you ask me? Oh, shall I tell you? Yes, you say, Pete, tell us. We are using Orcillery Defilement, which is the second GME I ever wrote. The first GME I ever wrote, which is the Cyberpunk GME, I got asked by a famous company who publishes, as I contacted them and asked them, could I please use some of your names within this thing I'm going to publish? They said, please don't publish it. Can we publish it for you? And I have sporadic information from them since then. That was February. It's now the end of April. But I don't know whether they're going to do it or not. They say they will. But my third one is the Lancer one. The Lancer one is available now. I mean, as I'm recording this, it should go up live tomorrow, hopefully, but drive through, I asked them 4 days ago and they still haven't actually put it live yet. So it might not be live for you. So if in the past, for you, you weren't able to access it, I do apologise. Anyway, Orc Borg. So where were we with our orcs? Oh, something else. I haven't been saying thank you. People have been giving me coffee thank yous and various things. And so I'm going to do, I'll do in next week or week after my time, I will thank people in social medias and on YouTube and stuff. I might do a little video saying thank you because people have been very kind and donating coffee thank yous and super thank yous, and I don't think I've been saying thank you to everyone individually, which isn't great. I mean, I think I have said individually, but not publicly, said to people, thank you so much, I really do appreciate. I do to the Adventurers Guild. There's the Adventurers Guild. The Adventurers Guild financially support me. They're really very kind in current climate and everything. They provide me support, and I'm very grateful to them, and other people provide support as well in a more ad hoc way, which I'm so grateful for. But I should really be saying thank you to them more often, and I haven't been, and I do apologise to all of you. But your names will go up. I'll write it my time within the next couple of days, and you will see your names out there in the world saying thank you to you. If you do not want me to do that, I do apologise that I have just told everybody that you did, and hopefully tax purposes you're still okay. I don't quite constitute as a charity yet. So, Orc Borg, where did we leave our lovely little orcs? I've got written in big letters here, roll mangle for Grishnak and Zern. So I guess we need to roll mangled for Grishnak and Zern. Grishnak has already got quite mangled already. So, mangling for Grishnak and Zern. I can't remember why. They're in the command hub, which all got some, oh, they were fighting, they fought the battle bots, didn't they? The Termi Battle Bots, and they got a bit mushed up. And we've got Grishnak, who's apparently still on 8 hit points. Maybe he got healed. And then we've got, what's Zern on? Zern's on 2 hit points. But allegedly, I've got to roll mangled for them. And so I don't know if I do or not, but I'm going to. It's because I've got an awful memory. It's not an excuse, but I do have ADHD. I do have properly diagnosed and everything, not just that sort of I get forgetful, I've got ADHD, I've got proper diagnosed and everything. So, Mangle for Grishnak. He rolls a 5 guts. His guts are all mangled up. He has -2 toughness. So he has mangled guts. So I'll tick that. What happened? His wiring got messed up wiring. Wires, which means his toughness goes from 0 to a -2, and his hit points go to a max of 6 now because he's got -2 toughness. That is his second mangled. He doesn't have many mangles left, and he has more mangle than man, as it were. Zern, what happened to Zern? Zern's got bust up eyes already. 6. It says he's developed a quirk. Head developed a quirk. We could give him a quirk then. Alright, so his mangled got a head, and his quirk is, it's got to be a good one, otherwise he gets another one. 1, you alone are the herald of doom. Yeah, nah, alright, so he's got a mangled head. He thinks he heralds doom. And a 1, he's, oh dear, he's only got 1 arm. So he lost an arm. They look everywhere and they cannot find it. So he's left arm. He's lost his left arm. He's got -2 strength, which puts him to -3 strength. So that gives him 3 mangled. He's got his mangled eyes. He's got a mangled head and he's got a mangled arm. He's got gobs, guts and legs left. Alright, so they're all a bit worse for wear. They're all a bit mangled up. They still haven't found any special areas in Astra Demolitor. They're still proceeding through Astra Demolitor, trying to see if they can find anything. So we will turn to our beautifully crafted, I mean gorgeously crafted GME, and they are going to try and move on. So we go back to our beautiful illustrations. I'll show you mapping made easy. Here we go. Mapping made easy. This. I'll turn this into a short. This is mapping made easy. You just get a pencil and some paper and you scribble holes and circles and lines. Mapping made easy. You don't have to be a top grade artist to solo roleplay maps. There you go. I'm going to cut that into a short. You've seen it here first. Actually, you've probably seen it as a short first. It's how social media plans work, apparently, according to GPT. So what we're going to do is the three of them, they're in this room. There was all stuff. I think we rolled for stuff and we couldn't find anything. So they are going to attempt, look, they've got to find something. We could backtrack down, but instead we're going to come and we're going to go through this one here. We've gone through that left one here. We're going to come through here and we're going to move forwards through this section and see if we can find something. So we roll 2d20. We need to get above 12 to get both of them above 12 to get a special area. One of them above 12, weak hit, and we encounter a normal area. Both are miss, we will either have an encounter or a trap. Do we add presence to this? No, we just add the number of special areas, which is 0. So we just go like that and we just get a normal area. So that is a weak hit, so it's just a normal area. We'll use an Astra. Like previously, we've just ploughed through the secret areas. We haven't been able to find any in this one. A 4, I think a 4 means there is no exits from this area. Where's my beautiful, exquisite GME? That is a work to behold. A 4 with 0. Oh no, that means there's 3 exits from this area. All right, 1, 2, 3. What is it? We will roll on Astra Demolitor. It is an area type. What is our area type from Astra Demolitor? It's an 8. An 8 is an Omnisire Chapel or a Shrine of Machine Faith. All right, okay. So this is a chapel. So it's quite a large space. And then let's think now. So I think this would be old, wouldn't it? Because all the humans have died on Astra Demolitor. And so this would be from some of the last of the humans who would have survived. Some of the what are they called? Astra Mechanicus, who would have been surviving on the crash. They may have created some form of altars to the machine god, the Omnisire. But there is, or this is one, because there are some of the, I don't know if you've read it in the Black Library for the 40k books, but I believe, I haven't read a lot of the Astra Mechanicus ones. I didn't read a lot of those. I read the Horus Heresy mainly. I think, because they are mentioned in Horus Heresy as well, that they do actually have a cult that worships the machine god, which they're not of course supposed to do. That's heresy. So this might be that they've come through, so this area has got old and the walls have rusted down, and we've come in, and which is why there's a lot of exits from this area, is because there's a lot of rusted, the walls have rusted from age, and this area isn't so well tended. Maybe the machines don't come here to look after it because it's heresy, so they don't come here to look after it. So so let's do an area description, though I think I've just described it. 3, dormant constructs, exposed cabling, half repaired war forms. That will do. So the room is half falling apart. There's half machines here that have got, so it looks like there's lots of candles have been melted here in the past. You know, the iconic grimdark melted candles. There's been lots of worship here, maybe some form of offerings on some form of temple, but it looks old, very old, and not looked after. So what is in this room? Area contents. 1. Oh, massive problem, big robot, or a bizarre creature. Now, I think we've got a 50-50 that it could be one of the massive problem, big robots. But why that doesn't make sense to be in here. What more makes sense to be in here is a bizarre creature, and the bizarre creature being some form of demon. So we might just choose the big demon and reskin it, which was the Goo Walker, and reskin the Goo Walker, which decimated them in Maiden's Lament. They didn't even get into the Maiden's Lament. There might be so as they get in, they will trigger the summoning, or they will trigger their presence and the ancient presence of all the worship and the psychic energy that is built up from the worship in this area. They're the first. There we go. That makes it. That I'm happy for this. They are the first people. Let's give Zern, who is the most psionically magical of the three of them, with a presence of 0. Have any of them got a presence higher than 0? Where's Horoth gone? Grishnak of the... No, wrong Grishnak. Not that Grishnak. Zern, wielder of the mournful bellows. He's our Zern. And then we've got Grishnak, wielder of the endless muck. Did he get mangled? He did. He got the mangled up guts. So who's got... So presence 0, -1. So we've either got Horoth or Zern. I reckon thematically... let's fold these up because I don't want those to get confused. These are unused character sheets. Right. Zern, who thematically has more of an opinion to notice this. Zern needs to make it difficult, so a 14 check. 16. All right, so Zern comes into this room and Zern is really not feeling too comfortable. Zern can roll initiative. So Zern's got +3, it needs to beat a 12, 18. Okay, so Zern is going to say to the lads, something's going on here, now! And as that happens, their psychic energy entering this room, their anger, their pure aggression, the fact that they're knackered and that they are on the tethers of whether they're actually going to be able to get by or not, will put them into a state. Oh, Hroth's on 1 hit point. Zern says he's on 0. I'm going to give Zern D6 hit points. Zern gets 3 hit points. Wrong Zern. Right Zern. Zern's on 2 hit points. I had the wrong Zern. Right. See, that's why, be careful with this, because you get too many characters because you run through them too fast. But it's still fun, so buy the GME. What can I say? It's really good. I'm proud of it. The artwork is pretty cool. I scraped it off the internet, or I stuck it into Photopea because I don't have access to Photoshop anymore, and did filters. And yes, I asked Sora to make some of the art, but that's all right because it's really cheap and I can't afford to pay an artist. And although I have got artistic skills, I talked about this. No, I talk about this because I recorded the Riffs one early. I talked about this on that one, I think. Yeah, I can't afford an artist because I'm technically I'm unemployed. And these don't make money. What are you talking about? Like the amount that sells for? It sold. What's it sold? It's sold 38 copies, which isn't bad for 2 months. Personally, I'm really proud. 38 copies. I'm really proud. 38 people are using that to play Orc Borg. That, as far as I'm concerned, that's freaking awesome. Anyway, what am I talking about? Yes, don't do too many characters and plough through, but do use the Orc Borg. Do use the Auxiliary Defilement. So, we are going to have a demon is going to turn up, manifest itself. They are all going to get a chance to roll initiative, and they're not going to get a surprise because Zern made his roll. We are going to call it a Goo Walker. This is the equivalent of a Goo Walker, so a Goo Walker says it's got black armor and carnage blades. It can make D3 attacks. It's not going to be that much of a Goo Walker. We'll say it's still got hit points of 16 and a morale of 10. Let's give it a D4 armor. So it's got a D4 armor, and the armor is wires and various things that it's going to manifest out of the machines. It's going to coalesce. Oh, that's a good word, isn't it? Coalesce from all the wires and the circuit boards, and the circuit boards and the wires are going to form armor, which will give it a D4 mishmash armor. It is then going to, let's see, so this says it's got a Carnage Blade. Well, instead of giving it a D10 with D3 attacks, let's give it a D8, and it always has 2 attacks. So it can always attack twice. From all the wires are going to lash out and do D8 damage from the wires lashing out. And it can do it twice. And that's it. So it is going, so the lads are going to attempt to win initiative. We have Grishnak has gone back to normal size. So he's +1 and +1. Grishnak has 1 power remaining. He could try and compress this thing. Actually, that would be cool. Compress it and just kill it in one go. He gets to go 2 times. He gets to roll initiative first. He fails, so he does not go twice. But then the overall everyone, which will be Zern, rolls initiative. They fail. They do not go first at all. What shall we call it? It's called a... What kind of demon would it be? It's a wire demon, a circuit demon, a short circuit demon, a short circuit demon, short circuit demon. It keeps going. What's it? Stephanie, love Stephanie, where Stephanie? Short circuit. I'm terrible because I haven't seen it in many years, surprisingly enough. So it is going to come charging forwards. We'll go through. First one is Zern. And Zern. So charges into Zern, who has 2 hit points, and he attempts to hit Zern. Zern has an agility of +2. Does he have anything? So for attacking, he's got negatives for attacking, but he has nothing, no negatives for dodging. He needs to roll 10s to dodge it. He dodges one of it, but another one lashes out across his legs. He dodges the top half, ducks down as the second bunch of wires lashes out with different connectors on the end which catch across his legs, doing D8 damage, doing 2 points of damage, putting Zern on 0 hit points. Zern gets mangled up and goes down. Zern is down already, which means he's definitely got another mangle, but he's only on 0 hit points, not any negatives to kill him, because they can go to 0 hit points, which means Grishnak and Horoth can do something. Now both Grishnak, oh yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? They were in that trap. Horoth had stuck his wrecker in the trap, and they were in a trap. And that's why I was meant to roll their mangled. Oh well, I forgot all about that until just then, because I write bad notes. I'm going to have a drink of coffee and reprimand myself. Guys, good job you didn't see that. That reprimanding was, oh, that was R-rated reprimandation, that was. So, they're both Grishnak and Horoth going to look at each other and go, weren't we in the trap just now? Do you know, I think we were. I don't know what we're doing here in this great big demon, but I wish we were in trap. And he's turned into a farmer. So, these are dead as. They're both on 1 hit point. Grishnak's on 6. No, his max is on 6. He's actually on 1 hit point. Grishnak will charge forwards into it, screaming for death and glory, bring to the blood god. Let's give him miracles. Let's give them both 2 miracles each. Zern can't have any miracles because he's unconscious. He had 1 miracle left. Grishnak charges in. Grishnak's going to try and do the compression, which will probably knock him unconscious if he fails. If he fails, he's going unconscious. He has a -1 present, so he needs to roll 11s. 3, no. Grishnak goes unconscious. So he would go to -1 maximum, so we'll put him on a -1. Horoth is charging that with Grishnak. Grishnak drops. Horoth has 1 power left as well. Oh, we could let him. All right, he can re-roll that with his miracle. He's going to choose to re-roll first miracle. He'll choose to re-roll second miracle. He goes down. So he used up all of his miracles and he went down. Grishnak goes down unconscious as he was beforehand. What a waste of time that was. I do apologise. So, is this going to be short? This is going to be really short, isn't it? This is the end of the lads. Or mapping made easy, which is you just kill all your characters. So Horoth, who's got a D4 shiv, he could overclock. Techno Wizard deck, that doesn't help him. He could summon a car. It could do loud voice. It's not really going to help either. Maybe it'll give it a -2. That'll give it -4. So Horoth, I'll let Horoth charge and shout. But if he fails this, he goes down. He needs to roll 10s. 12. He succeeds. So he succeeds in shouting as he charges forwards, using up his last power. The demon is on -4, and then Horoth is going to attempt to smash it. He's not going to got much of a chance because he's got a -2 on his strength, and he's got a -2 because he's got mangled eyes, which gives him a -4, which means he needs 16s. He gets a 17. Bloody hellfire. So he gets a D4 damage with his shiv, and we've said the demon has a D4 mush up armor. He gets 3, the demon gets 2, the demon takes 1 point of damage. The demon laughs loud and deep and guttural. Sparks, bits of circuit and wire come out. As he screams, his mouth goes wide. It's a mixture of a demonic hide and coated in wires. Wires have formed the tongue, which lash out as a coolant drips from his mouth onto the ground. I couldn't think of a sort of viscousy type material. As he attempts to attack Horoth and hack Horoth up. Horoth tries to dodge both of the wires, attacks. He is -4 to attack, which means Horoth needs to get 8s. He got both beat 8s. That's fantastic, Horoth. Well done. So they lash out. Horoth rolls to the side, stands up, dives to the side. What is Horoth like? He's got techno wizard bodyguard. Oh, it's something to do with a goblin. Huge teeth. He's got massive teeth as our Horoth, wielder of the endless muck. I think this is the end of the lads, because if Horoth goes down, that's it. New characters next session, and I definitely have to do more holes, which was my plan anyway over the week. So that is the short circuit demon attacking against Horoth. Horoth standing is going to attempt to, maybe he can try and maybe Horoth is going to do a presence check and try and get Zern or Grishnak up. Maybe he'll try and do that. They're still going to have to get mangled. Now, who's the best one to get up? Probably Zern, because they might be able to freeze or stun it. So Zern is going to try. So Horoth is going to run over to Zern and try and get Zern up. Horoth has a presence of 0. He needs to get a 12 to get Horoth up. Let's use the red one. He needs to get a 12, and then he can give Zern a D6 hit points. Nope, he fails. So he's over the body trying to get him. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! And failing, which means that the demon is going to look a bit perturbed. Why is he not attacking? This is just weird. And he's going to attack Horoth. Horoth, who needs what's Horoth need? Horoth needs 12s to dodge. I'm going to say he's going to need 14s because he's not paying attention. Well, technically speaking, because I just noticed that short circuit demon is thrown, so it's -4. So that means he definitely succeeds, because if he needed 14s, that's 10s. That beats 10s. And so Horoth is dodging to the side as the demon is approaching, but really confused by that scream, and so doesn't really know what he's doing. Horoth is going to try and get Zern up again. An 18 is good enough for me. Jimmy, well, of course, because it's higher than the 12 I said he needed. Now what we want this to be is a 6, really. A 2 is not a 0, but it's not a 6 either. So 2 hit points. He's on 2 hit points. Our Zern wakes up and is on 2 hit points, and Zern can now do something. He's got no magic item, no magic things, but he does have his magic hands. He's going to jump up and he's going to try and attack. He has he needs 12s because he is +2 because of his agility, but he oh no, he's got -3 because his hands, isn't it? He's not trying to shoot him, he's trying to hit him. So he is actually -5, so he needs 17s. Horoth might as well have got Grishnak up. 17s? No. Okay. Zern charges forwards, fumbles over his metal legs that got a bit... maybe his legs got mangled. Maybe we'll say whatever it is for mangled legs, Zern got mangled legs. Because that makes sense why Zern missed, because he got mangled legs and he fell over. Mangled legs is -2 agility. So he's got mangled legs, that's rolled, -2 agility puts him on +0. So far he's got mangled eyes, mangled arms, mangled head, mangled legs. He's got instant rust. His legs are all mangled up. He's got his gob isn't mangled and his guts aren't mangled, is Zern. So that was Zern trying. Hroth has tried. The short circuit demon will try next. I mean, it might get bored and roll its morale and go away because these things are just not really that much competition. Or, based on the fact that Grishnak is down, Hroth looks all shaky and he's sweaty and his eyes have gone blood red, and Zern is mangled to hell, it might just try and kill them both. So, it's going to attack Zern. Zern needs 12s. And so it needs 8s because it's still prone. Now he rolls a 10, that's good enough. Zern dodges. Hroth, who's standing now, so Hroth needs 12s, 8s as well because of the shout. 16, he dodges. So the thing's lashing out at them and they're dodging, but they're not doing very well. Their turn. Hroth and Zern. Hroth will run over to Grishnak and try and get Grishnak up. Needs to roll 14s. 5 fails. Zern is going to also try and get Grishnak up. 12 is what? No, 12 is not good enough. He needs 14s. And he's got 0 presence now, so he can't help. So they're both over the body, trying to get him up. The short circuit demon is going to get +1 on both, +2 on both of them. So Hroth gets hit, Zern gets hit. They both go, well, not necessarily. Zern, if it rolls a 1 against Zern, it might not go down. Zern has D2 damage, so D2 is this, and that will be damage. So that's 1 point of armor against 7 points of damage, which means it's on Zern, takes 7 points, goes on -5. -5 is close to -6. So Zern gets lashed and cut into strips, and bits of Zern fall off. So Zern dies. Zern gets mashed up by lots of wires coming out. And then we've got Hroth. Hroth has no armor. So if Hroth takes 1 point, is on 0. 6 takes him to -5, which is the same as that. So Hroth is also, so this short circuit demon moves in and just dissects those two. And those two are split into loads of pieces and spread over the area. Now we are going to roll morale for the short circuit demon. That might be enough wastage that the short circuit demon is fine. The short circuit demon will then bugger off, and then Grishnak will come round in an hour's time. So this has to be equal to or under, they stick around. It's got a 10. 6, it sticks around, it wanders around for a bit. Is it going to attack? Will it attack Grishnak or will it go away? I think it is very likely, so we take the highest of these, it will attack Grishnak. The highest is a 14. A 14 is yes. That thing you say yes will come true. It attacks Grishnak, it pulls Grishnak apart bit by bit, trying to get to all the circuitry within Grishnak, and sadly at the end of our 12th episode our cybernetic Orc renegades get torn asunder. Now what that means is that means that let's go to 15. We'll do some new holes. We will do some new holes over the week, and we will come out with some new holes for this. Now what did I say? What's an interesting sort of hole? Cassandra seems interesting, which is and someone mentioned the name of it, and I can't remember the name of the satellite now. I think it was Brad said it, and I can't remember the name of the satellite. We might do Cassandra, or there's the Grand Malevolence, a black ballista ship filled with debauched alien demon worshippers. That might be quite interesting, or Cassandra. So one of them two. And Zvel, which is sweltering hot, frantic, doom calling, trying to accelerate the apocalypse. We might go from Zvel to the Black Ballista. But sadly, Grishnak, Hroth and Zern pass away decimated, having really done quite well for themselves. They went all the way through 04 and then finding the secret areas, and then got quite deep into Astra Demolitor. Really quite well done, lads. And that's it. That's it for Orc Borg. We went quickly through a little bit of skirmish, and then they expired. We are reaching the end, I think, of our Orc Borg visitation. I think we are going to do Captain's Log afterwards, Star Trek. We'll do some more sci-fi, but we'll do Star Trek. So if we say we have 3 more sessions going to 15, that gives me 3 weeks to read and learn Captain's Log and how that works. I think that is fair enough for me and enough of a deadline, because without a deadline, I don't know if I'll work very well. But a self-imposed deadline. If you impose a deadline on me, I'm probably going to ignore it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you are not yet a subscriber, do consider subscribing. I hear it's quite cool. If you are a member of the Adventurers Guild, you are awesome. You're beautiful and you are awesome. And if nobody has told you that today, then that is an absolute tragedy. You are a beautiful, awesome person. And someone should tell you that every day. So whoever is closest to you, you should remind them that they should tell you how beautiful and awesome you are, because it's just what should be done. And beyond that, I'll see you all next week for the up and coming last of our Orc Borg campaign, where we will take 3 new orcs and throw them at the Derelict and see what happens. See ya.